Assalamu alaikum. Ahlan wa sahlan. Hello. Today we are going to take a set of tips and guides that would assist you to learn Arabic with an ease, explaining some basics about the language. I believe these tips would push you faster towards self-learning and improvement to acquire Arabic. So let's go. The first information I would like to share with you today is that Arabic is written from right to left except the numbers. Example, مثال. I'm gonna start reading from here because Arabic is from right to left except for the numbers written from left to right. So, عدد السكان في هذه القرية لا يتجاوز 500 نسمة. Again, عدد السكان في هذه القرية لا يتجاوز 500 نسمة. Meaning, the population in this village does not exceed 500 people. Just for your information, these sentences exactly the same, just the first sentence used the numbers in Eastern Arabic numeral system, the second one in Arabic numeral system. The second thing I would like to share with you today about Arabic is that almost, and focus on the word almost, which means there are exceptions. Almost all letters in any Arabic word are read out. So what you hear is as you write, which is as you read. The major exceptions apply on first, the solar article letter, named in Arabic al-Shamsiyya. The article letters in Arabic are added as prefixes to definite nouns and adjectives. There are two types of article letters in Arabic that are identical in writing but different in pronunciation, both named al-Shamsiyya wa al-Qamariyya. They are composed of alif, lam, al-Qamariyya. All the compositions of the article are pronounced, so you say, for example, al-Qamar, which means the moon. But al-Shamsiyya, we don't pronounce lam, we pronounce only alif, the first letter of it, when it's added to a word. For example, al-Shams, which means the sun. That's actually why they were named the lunar and the solar article letters, referring to al-Qamar when it's pronounced, but al-Shams when it's not pronounced. Another example, al-Ghuyum wal-Nujum, meaning the clouds and the stars. The second exception I would like to show you here is the letter alif that comes in the conjugation of a verb as a suffix for the third person plural. An example, مثال, أكلوا وشربوا. Its name's alif al-jama' is indicating the plural but is not pronounced. The word akalu meaning they ate, and the word sharibu, it means they drank. The third exception I would like to show you today is the extended vowel alif al-mad that reduced in the written form only for a few words. Example, مثال, Allah. Allah, actually after the second lam there is an extension for alif al-mad, but is reduced in the written form. Ar-Rahman, the same thing. There is an extension for alif al-mad after mim, but it's usually written Ar-Rahman, but not Ar-Rahman. But if you want to write these forms, still correct. The third thing I would like from you to know about Arabic is that Arabic does not have only 3 sounds, vowels. Maybe the literal translation of vowels is mistaken between English and Arabic. I want you to know that yes, there are only 3 letters presented in the alphabet that can be either a consonant or a vowel. When they get extended, they are alif, waw, ya. Usually they are presented in the vowels as a, u, e. But I want you to know that there are more phonetics presented in Arabic than in these letters, the 3 letters presented here, a, u, e, in which some of them are presented in the tashkil or a combination of tashkil with vowels. Examples, أمثلة, million. The letter here, million, the syllable is the vowel o. البيت, بيت, is presenting a. أؤمن, أؤجر, presenting a. إيمان versus إحسان is the same letter E, But when we see إيمان, but here إحسان, the pronunciation here is E in the syllable, but here E in the syllable. We came to the fourth point. In Arabic, the phonetics of nasal letters are existed. They are close to their concept presented in French, if you know French. However, they are not mandatory as it is in French. Also, nowadays, in the modern Arabic, their application is limited to reading Quran on the best performance or only in very formal literature events in the standard Arabic platforms, sometimes in songs. The next, Arabic traditionally have different fonts, similar to any language. However, there are two basic fonts for all the fonts. خط النسخ, خط الرقعة. خط النسخ in the green, as we see in the example here. خط الرقعة in red, as we see in the example here. Actually, these two phrases, they are exactly the same, but written in different form. شرب الماء ساخن يحرق اللسان. شرب الماء ساخن يحرق اللسان, meaning drinking hot water would burn your tongue. If you know the two basic Arabic fonts, you can read the rest of Arabic fonts even if they are calligraphic or artistic, as I believe. The coming point is about tashkil, which they are accents placed on the top or under the letter to give it a certain sound, versus the art that is not a tashkil or give any sounds or affect the pronunciation of the letter, except that it is artistic. So there are basically in Arabic 8 accents. We have al-harakat, al-fatha, al-kasra, al-dhamma. And we have a shadda that added with al-harakat, which is al-shadda bi-fatha, al-shadda bi-kasra, والشدة بضمة. Then we have التنوين, which is double the harakat. Every harakat has double the sign, which add noon to the haraka. That's why it's called التنوين. So we here have التنوين بفتحة, التنوين بكسرة, التنوين بضمة. And finally السكون, which means that the syllable has no vowel in it. السكون. So there is no movement on the letter to make any significant sound. We just pronounce the letter as it is. However, when you know how to read and write without them, they are optional in the written form. I want you to know that also when you see anything out of these, it's just an art. So don't get overwhelmed. When you see in the example here, I'm going to show you now the tashkil that only affect the pronunciation of the letter and make it a significant syllable. Everything else is just artistic. So the things that are indicated in red, they are only artistic. If you notice here, these are the tashkil. Everything else that indicated in red circle is only artistic to make it look beautiful. We came to the point where I would like to highlight that when you are learning any new language, including Arabic, you would definitely need to use a dictionary, either to translate a word from the language you are learning to your own, or to find a word in the language you are learning. There are different types of dictionaries in Arabic. They are called معاجم. When the dictionary is from Arabic to Arabic, meaning within the same language, is called معجم, just the general word for dictionaries. When the dictionary is from Arabic to another language or from another language to Arabic, is called قاموس. قاموس is a very specific word for this type of dictionaries, but you can still call this type of dictionaries also معجم. The important types for non-Arabic speakers, in my opinion, to learn Arabic are word definition dictionaries from Arabic to Arabic called معجم الكلمات, word dictionaries from Arabic to another language قاموس, verb conjugations dictionaries معاجم تصريف الأفعال العربية. I would like to recommend to start with using the last two types of dictionaries for beginners until a basic knowledge of Arabic language is formed. Then you can start using the first type. I am recommending this because the first type of dictionaries, although it is so important, yet it needs a prerequisite knowledge fair enough about the formation of Arabic words based on each word root and the different suffixes, prefixes, and infixes. By the way, Google Translator is not really excellent to translate from Arabic to English and vice versa, but it is still a great tool to gain some fair robotic translations. So don't trust much Google Translator when it comes from English to Arabic or the opposite, Arabic to English, but it is really useful, and it is a good idea to verify the translations with an Arabic speaker. The next thing I would like to recommend you is that work on learning the common words, الكلمات الشائعة. First, even if you still don't know exactly how to read or write them in Arabic, use a single one-word translation on Google Translate and let it read it out for you. Then repeat until you've become familiarized with it, so you can recognize it, then know it by heart. When I'm saying learn the common words, الكلمات الشائعة, first, I mean the words used for daily life, like words for family, friends, work, weather, greeting, clothes, etc. Words used for daily routines and daily actions. Words used to describe people and things. Words to express feelings and emotions. Words to talk about hobbies and activities. So on, so forth. Now I would like to mention something important here. I have seen a lot of people who want to learn Arabic and they struggle in this phase. When you start learning verbs to form phrases, it might get overwhelming to put it in the right time tense for the right person and in the right order. But I would like to mention 3 points might help you, and I believe they would help if you know them. The first thing, most of the Arabic words, including verbs, have a root of 3 to 4 letters that has no extended vowel letter in it, in the root. The root words are verbs that present in the infinitive form, which is in the past time tense. There are more than 4 time tenses in Arabic, if you think it in English, yet used under different grammatical terminology. Unfortunately, a lot of people generalize the time tenses in Arabic to be only present simple, past simple, future simple, and imperative. Honestly, this sometimes disappoints me when I would like to discuss Arabic language with non-Arabic speaker, because this information is widely spread and is not correct. This is not true. Arabic language is rich in the specification of time tenses used to describe an action. Keep in mind that Arabic language is a Semitic language, which is not the same root from where English language has developed. However, the meaning of being in different time tense in Arabic still existed, yet in different formation that doesn't look like when it's in English. We will learn a lot in the coming lesson in different levels, which will be intermediate and advanced level. The last thing I would like to mention today, you should not worry about speaking a perfect Arabic with no mistakes in grammar or pronunciation. Practice, 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 and study Arabic gradually but consistently on a daily basis. It is okay to make mistakes. You are learning. You are in the process of gaining the language. So you don't need a perfect grammar or a perfect pronunciation. There are a lot of people speak Arabic while they are beginners, and we understand them and help them for an effective communication in the language. You know what? We are speaking different language. What is the advantage of speaking any language? Is to communicate. You don't need to be perfect in speaking it. You just need to be able to deliver it. Arabs actually love to hear non-Arabs speaking the language, and they sense happiness and joy to communicate in the language with non-Arabs. We finished today. The next lesson, it will be how to pronounce and read properly the Arabic letters. It's a good idea to review the Arabic letters in the previous lesson, الحروف العربية, or the Arabic letters. By the end of this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumb up if you like it. Share it with friends and family who are interested in learning Arabic. Write in the comments section any question you want me to answer, anything you would like me to explain it in a video, and your comment about this video. Please follow me on my page on Instagram. Thank you for watching. شكرا على المشاهدة. Goodbye. مع السلامة.